Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages.
Voici maintenant la composition de l'équipe.
There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's down to business here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Not enough accuracy on that pass. De Jong. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Frankie de Jong has attained the status of elite midfielder at a tender age. It's very rare you see someone have so much maturity, composure and vision on the ball. One of the best proponents of total football I've seen in recent times.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nicely intercepted. Rafinha. Christensen.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Here's Lewandowski. Could move up a gear here. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Sergio Roberto. Koundé. Christensen. And it's Marcos Alonso. Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Eric Garcia. Koundé. Pressing is high and relentless. And Rafinha. Eric Garcia. Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh, he's found some space here. Good read, needed to be. Poor pass that, sloppy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nuno Mendes. Christensen. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Paris Saint-Germain can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Sergio Ramos.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Kessié! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Great hit! Eric Garcia.
Le nombre de
This is De Jong.
spectateurs pour ce match,
It's a pretty loose pass.
306.
Verratti. Eric Garcia gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. They get a throw in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. Fiddles it through. Nice interception, well timed. And they can counter here. Sergio Ramos has given away a free kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 28. Le numéro 17.
Out to the left it goes.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That pass needed to be better. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Just eases him off the ball.
3 minutes.
Koundé.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Nous allons procéder à l'annonce
Well,
des numéros
fitness
gagnants
and
de la
fatigue,
tombola.
the key factors
Si vous avez
now
un
as we head for
regardez
extra
bien
time.
l'écran. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Changement.
Speculative strike. Araujo. Interesting ball. De Jong. And Fati. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Played out towards the right wing. Eric Garcia. Araujo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Je vous demanderai de déposer le
And it
détritus
is starting
dans
to
les
feel as though there is
dans les
an
secteurs
inevitability
principaux.
about penalties here.
Merci.
You'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far?
Le numéro 5.
The hostilities have already resumed.
À leur place,
105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. Done delicately. He's in plenty of space here. And that's a throw. He's had a hit! Oh, yes, it's there! And that might well be that! Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
But pour l'équipe du FC Barcelone. Après 23 minutes dans les prolongations par le numéro 9.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Over to the left. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out of their shape by a tenacious opponent, and once their confidence dropped, they struggled to come up with ideas.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.